A lot of people think of Invicta as a budget brand, but little do they know that Invicta also sell watches for the price of a small pre-owned car. What I did is I went on ShopHQ and InvictaStores.com, which are two of Invicta's official e-commerce websites, and I took a look at the 5 most expensive Invicta watches as of June 2021, and we'll take a look at those and try to see if they're worth the asking price. The first watch on our list is the Invicta Subaqua Noma 3 limited edition. This one surprised me at first because I thought it was a women's watch, but I quickly realized that with its 50mm case diameter, this is actually a man's watch. Well, guess I'm getting cancelled now for assuming this watch is gender? Oh well, this one's attractive to men that like to stay in touch with their colorful side while also displaying their wealth because it has 648 round cut diamonds amounting to 2.72 carats in total weight. This might look impressive on paper, but if you know a little bit about diamonds, these small cut diamonds are basically worthless. Nonetheless, I still think this is a very good looking watch, and I would probably wear it myself if it sold for maybe 200 bucks and if I didn't have these small Peter Pan wrists here. However, what I think is absolutely crazy about this watch is that Invicta proudly displays the movement through an exhibition window, which would be fine if it came with a high-end in-house Swiss-made movement. But this one actually uses a Seiko NH35 caliber, which is the same found in an Invicta 8926, which sells for $80. So this is an absolute travesty for a $4,000+ watch. Next on our list is the Invicta Shaq Limited Edition. With Shaq being such a great entrepreneur, it would have been surprising for him not to top the list of the most expensive watches for the brand he endorses. These Invicta Shaq watches are known for their humongous size, and this one is no exception to the rule. It has a very large 60mm case diameter, and it accordingly comes with a huge price tag of $4,110. And like for every other watches in this video, this is the actual retail price that you'll have to pay for if you want it, so not the overinflated MSRP that we're used to from Invicta. Now, where does your hard-earned money goes with this one? Well, it's certainly not the movement because it has the same NH35 caliber as the previous watch, nor is it the flame fusion crystal, which is as basic as it gets. You might think that it comes from the diamonds encrusted all over the bezel, but that's not it either because you can buy this same exact watch for $1,600. What makes this particular example so expensive is that it is a one-of-one limited run, which comes with a certificate of authenticity signed by Eyal Lalo, the CEO of Invicta. I don't know about you guys, but if I'm spending over $4 grand for a watch, I'd better have Shaq's signature himself, not the CEO of some derelict watch brand. Next is the Invicta Reserve Man of War watch. This one's a bit more expensive than the Shaq piece, but it at least has a bit more to show for it. For instance, it comes with an actual Swiss-made movement, the Sellita SW500, which is a pretty good mechanical chronograph caliber, but still a bit disappointing for Invicta not to have in-house movements at this price point. And this watch also uses the same flame fusion crystal as the 2 prior watches. If you're not familiar with Invicta terminology, this is a very basic hardened mineral crystal, the same you would find on a $40 Invicta timepiece. And it seems to me that Sapphire just hasn't reached Invicta's factories yet because I couldn't find it on their expensive watches. This one's a bit smaller than the Invicta Shaq edition with its meager 48mm case diameter. And this one's also encrusted with 3.25 carats of diamonds separated in around 45 stones. This amounts to 0.07 carat per stone. These are known in the business as melee diamonds, which are not worthless, but next to it. According to diamonds.pro, these melee diamonds are worth $300 to $400 per carat, but this depends a lot on purity. And since Invicta doesn't mention the purity of their diamonds, I'm going to assume that it is pretty low. So maybe you have $500 or $600 worth of diamonds on this watch, then let's say another $500 worth of components, and then you're paying over $3,000 for the Invicta brand, which is completely bonkers since you're entering Omega Seamaster territory in this price range. Next on our list is the Invicta Subaqua Noma version 7 limited edition. This is another watch that relies strongly on the fact that it is a limited production run of only 27 units to jack up the prices to crazy levels. This one has 3.25 carats worth of diamonds separated in 34 stones. So once again, maybe $400, $500, $600 worth of diamonds. This one comes with a quartz movement, which is crazy for a 5K plus watch. It is around the quartz movement, but then the watch itself is manufactured in China, which is another mind-blowing fact for such an expensive watch. As you probably know, China are known for their excellent quality control. Get the sarcasm here. And then this one struck me because on their website they actually link to an infomercial that is cheesy as hell, where they try to sell this watch and imply that it's actually worth $15,000. If you have a couple minutes to spare, I'll put the link down below. Go take a look at this. You'll certainly laugh. It's very funny to me to watch these people saying with a straight face that this is a $15,000 watch when it's clearly not. Topping our list today is the Invicta Subaqua Specialty Limited Edition, which goes for a hefty price tag of $6.6 thousand. Absolute insanity for a brand that sold its soul in exchange for a quick profit a few decades ago. Well, this one better have good specs. Well, a double tourbillon movement? This looks a bit interesting, but wait, it's actually made in China? $6.6 thousand for a movement made in China? And wait, the whole watch is also manufactured in China? Well, I must be missing something here, guys. Is there a huge diamond encrusted somewhere? No, there's less than 0.35 carats worth in 84 stones. That's not it then. Oh wait guys, I think I found it. This one has a sapphire crystal. We now have the answer to our question. How much do you need to spend to get a sapphire crystal with Invicta? Well, $6.6 thousand. And what's crazy about this one, guys, is that people actually bought it because there are reviews, 2 reviews, which are verified. So people actually bought it, and you can see that they're utterly disappointed with their purchase, with both of these reviews being 1 star. But I guess that's what you get for spending over $6 grand on an Invicta watch, man. And then what's even funnier to me is that even though it's over 6K, Invicta still charges you $15 for the shipping of this watch. Absolutely crazy, guys. As a disclaimer, I only looked at ShopHQ and InvictaStores.com, so maybe you'll find a more expensive Invicta watch elsewhere. And I know that Invicta prices fluctuate a lot, so maybe when you're watching this video 2 or 3 months from now, it won't be the most expensive watch anymore. But I just wanted to see at a given point in time what were the 5 most expensive Invicta watches. And I hope you've learned today that you're probably better off sticking with well-known brands like Omega or Rolex if you're looking to spend over 5K on a watch, and let other people buy these 5,000 plus Invictas. If you enjoyed the content, please leave a like, subscribe, and I will see you guys around next video.